Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So, a couple of things on the go here. This trend line was basically kept intact. We do still have diversions here, but we do have a bit of a crossover of the oscillators at the moment. And to be quite frank, looking at what's happening here on the weekly, if we do get through and manage to hold this area that we're testing at the moment, which is 4150, I would expect us to start looking to see if we can hold on to that for an attack at 4200. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. And big move up, consolidation. I'm looking for a clear break of the consolidation pullback before we start looking for that measured move. So at the moment, this is top of range for me. Okay, so you can see on the 3 hour, it was a strong move yesterday, but it kind of fizzled out, and it is fizzling out at the moment. There is a bit of structure lower down, which is right over there. We'll get to that now on the lower time frames. And I'm going to add another level rather than move that one. And that is pretty much telling us the story. So yesterday we sort of did nothing. At the market open, we rallied quite strongly. Tech stocks rallied quite hard. We do have earnings season starting to kick off today, so a couple of banks today, and then we kick off next week in earnest. But for me at the moment, this is an upward trend. This is looking like a consolidation at a level. It could be top of range. So in other words, it could be a bit of a reversal down, which would give us an opportunity to buy. Or alternatively, it could be consolidating at the level and then a breakout and then pretty much a big move to the upside. So what we want to be doing today is paying very close attention to what's going on. Very gappy, gaps down here, gaps over here, there. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see a pullback. Could come back to the trend line, or it could be held up in this area here. And then the last thing that could happen today is this could just be seen as a range. So strong move up, consolidation, and then as soon as everybody wakes up and starts trading again, boom, we break to the upside. So for me, two things on the cards. 15-minute charts is the way to go today. Looking for a pullback onto 41.33, 41.30. Looking for that to hold, and then I'm looking for another attempt at 41.50. That's the one side of it. The other side of it is a break of sort of a break up and then a pullback onto 41.50 as a retest would give me another opportunity to buy. Targets to the upside at the moment. You do have a measured move here. I'm just reluctant for that measured move because it is kind of top of range. So let's just see if there is another level. There's nothing here. We can't use any of these tails. Okay, price hasn't come past them yet. So you need to go back further. And there is your next logical target. That fractal and that fractal there. Let's see what we're doing here. That's a 380 point, and I'm just going to put one more in. Oh, we've got a gap up here. I don't think we've closed that gap. Sorry, I have to put another one in there. There is a bit of structure there, and the top level is the gap. Let's just see. Oh, that gap is open. Okay, so let's get down to a lower time frame so we can just plot the strategy for today. Ideally, we're looking for a pullback down here, 41.30. We're looking for a retest of 41.50. Get through 41.50. We're looking at 41.74, 41.90, and 4200. The gap is at 42.04. So today, possible. I mean, that is the measured move, if you think about it. If we do this. And guys, yeah, the price is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, measured move takes us to the gap. So I would keep that in, sorry, if you want to just delete that, I would keep that in the back of your mind. That's the two options at the moment. So if you do get a pullback here, it gives you a deeper, better entry. If you do get a break of this structure here, And you'd probably be wise to, at the open, just drop to the 5 minute and watch what happens on the 5 minute. You start breaking above, because look here, if you start breaking above this structure here, for example, which is, where is that? That is 41.50 dead. Okay, so if you start breaking through 41.50 or come back and test that, look at your stop. You've got a 56-point stop loss. So it's well worth paying attention to, because then you've got a 56-point stop loss for a potential move. Do this, so you've got a 50-point stop loss, or let's just round it off to 100, for 230-point gain. So it's a 2-to-1 opportunity here. So risk to reward is fantastic. I don't think I'd hold over the weekend, not during earnings season, but that does give you an opportunity. And then Monday morning, obviously, you've got a fairly decent opportunity to get in, and then hold it for the week, depending on what that first set of results look like from earnings. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend.